Worldwide, nearly 1 in 4 people depend on polluting open fires or inefficient stoves to cook their food, harming their health, the climate and the environment. The World Health Organization says in sub-Saharan Africa, close to 1 billion people lack access to clean fuels and technologies. International advocacy group, the Clean Cooking Alliance, estimates that women and children in developing countries spend up to 10 hours a week gathering fuel for cooking. South Africa described the consensus on access to clean cooking as one of the basics of victories, but also that it was a human right, and not only about energy, but about dignity, health and opportunity.
So we have agreed that before you have a conversation about the economic manifestations of what that is, principally is about your right to life. So finally we agreed. So that's an outcome that we agreed to, consensus, everyone agreed. So the legacy of South Africa's presidency is to lift clean cooking into the mainstream agenda of the G20, the most industrialized, powerful countries of the world.
Observers say this helps build on South Africa's G20 Clean Cooking Legacy Program and the Voluntary Infrastructure Investment Action Plan, closing the clean cooking gap. Jeline Connors-Belopolsky from the Clean Cooking Alliance noted that governments need the support of donors, investors and the private sector to implement clean cooking strategies, as they are now a fundamental part of sustainable growth and just energy transitions. Meanwhile, South Africa says while there was no consensus on all key priority areas, which included energy security, just energy transitions, research and innovation, work continues with projects supported by the African Union, the European Union and individual states.
There are things we knew were not going to happen. We're not going to agree on what constitutes the nature of the transition. It's almost like a given. We knew it will not happen. But it doesn't mean that even if you know it won't happen, that you don't foreground it. Because we must never stop talking. I mean, they must invest in finding this consensus. And you see, the more we talk, the more we narrow the gap.
Ramakgopa says South Africa will continue to pursue the priority areas on other platforms. Renee Heine, SABC News, Durban.